Thompson with it, picked up by Embiid. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Thompson's got 5 points.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Pass to Oubre. The three is up. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. 5th best, the 76ers.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Gafford against Drummond. Clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Pass to Thompson. George against Davis. Unloads. Thompson, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity. Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Edwards, he's checked in for George. Christie passes to Russell. Lively with a screen on Maxey. Russell from outside. And Watford pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 6. Pass to McCain. For 3, Maxey fires in the triple. Maxey's got 8 points.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Inside, here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
And here is Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Maxey with a screen on Davis. Up top, Edwards. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Mavericks trail by 7. And he lobs it up, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
From outside the arc, knocks down the long J. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Drummond. Watford outside. Drummond with the screen. McCain. They get it back. Back to Watford. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Mavericks trail by 5. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Back to Russell. And the layup is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Drummond. Watford up top. Pass to Maxey. The floater. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. Mavericks trail by 4. Now Irving. Give him 8. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. 7 points in the game.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Davis against Oubre. To the left wing. Embiid with it. 6 points for him. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Outside Davis. Beyond the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And there's the screen. Offline with a 3.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Davis just merciless inside.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
George outside. Back to Maxey. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Gafford. Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall, he's checked in for Irving. Shot clock at 6. George's shot is good. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Marshall passes to Thompson. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls. How about that, Andre Drummond? No, you didn't just show me that kind of creativity in a 7-foot frame at about 1/3 of a ton.
The Mavericks trailing. He's covered by Oubre. Back to Davis. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the left side wing. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Mavericks trail by 5. Thompson scanning the floor. Dallas no good that time either. And here's George. He'll bring it up to the 76ers. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Maxey. 5 to shoot. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Outside Davis. Back to Marshall. Pulls up, high post. Can't get it to go. His 2nd miss in 6 tries. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Oubre. Down low. Here's Drummond. And it's blocked by Davis.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
Over to the wing. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Davis. The 3 from Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Maxey on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Maxey's got 18. And we're through the first half. The Sixers trailing. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Trendon Watford. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. 2nd, Kyrie Irving.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Embiid, a screen on Thompson. And it's all tied up. He's got 16.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. And the dunk by Gafford.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Here's Watford. Here's Maxey. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 in the 2nd half. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Irving against Maxey. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 13 points here in the 2nd half alone.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Pass to Oubre. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Irving up top. Maxey covering. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 23 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Here's Watford. Got it. Good job in the low post. Watford's got 14. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and Christie subbed in for Thompson. Outside Irving. Lively finds Irving. Here's Christie. Now Washington. Watford covering. Here's Marshall. He's got 9. Off target with the 3. To the middle. It's stolen by Washington. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the basket is good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's McCain. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 25 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Drummond. Now Maxey. There's the block.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Here's Irving. Oh, Drummond with the block. Maxey on the wing. 22 points for him. Here's Edwards. Mavericks with a rebound. Now here's Washington. And here is Irving. Shoots over Maxey. Another miss by Irving.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Maxey. For the lead. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Marshall. He's got 9. Washington outside. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. On the take. Yep, count it. And that ties it up.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Fires away from way outside. And we wrap up the third. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Drills it from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Jack's up at 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Thompson. Irving for 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Just 5 to shoot. Gafford with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Shot clock at 2 to tie it up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 21 points in the game.
Pink works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Outside Irving. George defending. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. To take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 24.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Looking to end the run. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Embiid. Nice D from Gafford. The Mavericks leading. Here's Davis. Davis showing some toughness there.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Defended by Thompson. Pass to Embiid. Wide open look. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Irving. And counted from 12 feet. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Defended by Thompson. George, right side. Maxey surveys. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 25.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And it's good.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. It's George on the wing. Oubre passes to Maxey. From the arc. Davis with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Oubre Jr. That's his fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
.40 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson finds Irving. And they doubled up Irving. Outside Davis. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Joel Embiid. That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who would go to the line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
George, good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. For 3, Maxey. And the miss. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.